Tell me you don't know anything about the Middle East without telling me you don't know anything about the Middle East. So this gentleman, based on a video that I did where I said that the Blackwater basin had filled up with some water about 2 feet and created a little lake, and Christians will run and call this the end time. I said that in these prophecies are fake and whatnot, and Israel wasn't formed until 1947. He claims that it was formed May 1948. Could be correct. I don't know. Didn't even bother to go research it. I'm willing to take your word for it. But here's the thing about it. Then he tries to invalidate everything that I say about everything else based on one possible misquote. If that was the case, then there is absolutely no historian, no scientist, no biologist, no person on the planet that you would be able to accept any information about, because they make mistakes. That would also include your Bible, because your Bible makes plenty of mistakes within it. As far as its dating, as far as its time frame, as far as who was where and when and what, it makes plenty of those mistakes. There are many contradictions in your Bible. Was there an earthquake? Was there not an earthquake? Did they conquer these people? Did they not conquer these people? Did they inhabit this land at this time frame? Did this person exist? There are plenty of mistakes within your own Bible. So invalidate that as well, sir. Now, to more of the subject matter, you also, well, before I get there, you also said that this 1500-year prophecy has come true. According to the prophecy that was given to Abraham, the Israelites will inhabit all the lands to the Euphrates River. I think that they're not inhabiting that land right now, are they? No, they're not. They're not. And I think Iraq will have a lot to say about that. The whole Arab Union will have something to say about that. They're supposed to go all the way up to Lebanon, I believe. And they're supposed to go all the way down to the Sinai Peninsula. I think Saudi Arabia and Syria and Lebanon would also have some problems with them trying to take all that land. And the whole Arab Union would. And then that would create World War III. And at the end of it, I doubt if they will still have all of that land because of the forces that would come to bear. So therefore, no 1500-year prophecy has been fulfilled. Then you go on to talk about how Israel does have green areas and they have rivers and lakes, right? And that no other surrounding Middle Eastern countries have those things. So as a person who has visited Syria, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Kuwait, or Oman, Yemen, what else is in the Middle East that I've been to? There's another place that just fallen. Oh, Qatar. I have been to many of those places in the Middle East. And guess what they all have? They have rivers. They have lakes. They have green areas. They have gardens. They have forests. Something being called a desert does not mean that it is completely devoid of life. It means that it is lacking life to a certain degree to which the majority of it is brown. California has a desert, but yet you will find some green spaces in Southern California. You will find some trees. You will find some forests in California. So it does, and so the same with Arizona, you will still find green because they have lakes and rivers and aquifers and things of that nature. So if you ever went to the Middle East, you will find that your statement is wildly incorrect. What you sound like is those cartoons, Bugs Bunny cartoons, of when Bugs and Daffy are in the desert and they're going and they see a mirage and they go running, and then they start eating and drink. They think they're drinking water, but all they're doing is eating sand, and then the mirage goes away. That is your conception of every other Middle Eastern country, which demonstrates to me that you have never been to a Middle Eastern country, and you're just taking this Bible and running with it without even knowing that the true reality is that your statement is just a bold-faced lie and incorrect, sir. So therefore, everything you say is now void of being correct and trusted because you made an incorrect statement. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And y'all have a great day. And remember always, you got to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.